Hey everybody, Cam Capital here with a video on AMC. So I'm going to go back to individual videos. So this will just be AMC. I'll have another one for GameStop and Tesla. But AMC closed at $13.95 today, up 97 cents, up 7.5% on the day. And still testing this $14 resistance area, right? So daily chart here, we're starting out with fib level. So the red going negative from the high to the swing low here at $1.91, and you see the 61.8 fib in red right about 14.39 is acting as overhead resistance. And if we look left on the chart, we do have prior consolidation at that level and a failure, so we had a prior top there, and so that's where sellers are sitting at right now, keeping AMC from running higher. So here, just on daily 2, you see the last 3 days, pretty significant increase in volume. So we've had more volume in the last 3 days. 296, 207. Today we still had lower at 145, 145 million shares, but you have to go all the way back to really this prior $14 area in the mid-March where we had that type of volume for AMC. So obviously volume is indicating that interest is picking back up. So we had basically this bottom here at $9, and since then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days higher for AMC. So look to see if that will continue tomorrow. One thing to note here is RSI is now crossed over into overbought. It's over 70 here on the daily at 72, 251. The last time we got up there, pulled back right at that 70, and then prior 67 pulled back. But you see here, if we zoom out and look at volume, so you get rid of the high part, we do have a big volume shelf over this 61.8 fib, right? So if we can get through 14.4, and then we have the high on this edge of the triangle, 14.54, right? Quite a big drop off in volume above. Considering here this is just a 1 year chart on the daily. If we go out to the weekly time frame, we do have a prior high 20.7. If you go back out farther than that too, AMC was prior up into the 30s. So we still do have some volume in this area above, but obviously a huge drop off considering all the volume that's been put in this year. So if we go now to the 5-minute chart, you see really been tightening up over the last couple of days. So Thursdays where we got the wide ranging move, going from 10.6 all the way up to 14.2. All right, so $3.60 move on Thursday. Friday, range tightened up, and then today you see it tightening up even more. And really, kind of today's pattern, we just had this triangle forming. So you can say higher lows basically throughout the day. So from pre-market, we had the gap up over the weekend, so we closed at 12.98, 12.97 here. I think some IB was 12.98, but right, so couldn't hit that $13 strike. But for my prior video on Thursday, 12.50 was the main strike price for volume on calls, so that was hit. So those options can be exercised. And since it's higher over the weekend, the gap, like I said, higher lows basically all day through pre-market. Off the open, quick pullback to 13.39. But one thing to note there, that 13.39, I believe that's where right about where we opened the prior day at 13.31. So that open price held us up, sends us up higher, and then we kind of have this consolidating triangle pattern formed on the 5-minute chart here for the intraday action. Higher lows, right? So bam, bam, hammer candle, mid-afternoon, good entry to continue long with on the day. And as we tighten up, I see the play for AMC really being the break of the 61.8 fib. So my look for AMC is going to be a breakout play. My video that I'm going to make here on GameStop is going to be a little different. So GameStop's had kind of a doji sandwich on the last 4 trading days, and it's pushing up to 186. So I might actually swing GameStop overnight, depending on after market hours, and then look for the breakout there. Here, I think AMC, depending on your risk tolerance, still you could get, if you're a 50-cent risk guy or whatever it is, but I'm going to be looking for 14.38, 14.39 to break, and then 14.5 for this thing to take off. So the breakout trades, what I'm looking for on AMC from a daily standpoint, right? We like to see the tightening here on the 5-minute chart and intraday. So when things tighten up, there's usually an explosion. So you know, that could be the upside, could be the downside, but you know, I do think there is some downside protection, right? That 1330 level held strong yesterday. So there are areas to risk off based on different time frames. So that's what I got for you guys on AMC. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the move can come this week? Setting up, you know, we're right up here in this consolidated range. Looks to me like it could happen. So AMC is going to be a watch on my charts all week. Appreciate you taking time to watch the videos, and we'll see you in the next one.